You're riding with Relyks. Hey guys, it's Wednesday, middle of the week. Hopefully the beginning part of your week was good, and that the last part of your week looks good, unless your week starts in different days than mine, in which case, who knows, it might just be beginning. Sun's out today, which is a good thing, I suppose. You know, sun helps sustain life on Earth. But there's going to be some shadow and flashing lights, bright areas of the video, so be warned. Consider yourself warned. Anyway, having kids makes you really think about what it is that molds and shapes people. At least it makes me think that. Because, you know, the profession I'm in, I am a computer programmer. I'm a software developer. That's my profession. That's what I do for a living. What I enjoy doing is music. That's what I do in my spare time, my free time. Play video games, but that only was a partial factor in my my choice for majors in college, or at least my concentration. I had a concentration in game design because I was like, oh, that'd be cool, and so I took some gaming courses, and I can write code for gaming, and I know some stuff. I just haven't done it. I have many ideas, just don't have the time to actually follow through with them. We'll see. Maybe this year, maybe next year, maybe, who knows. But point is, you know, like, I never thought about, oh, what caused me to like these things. Like, I didn't actually have a computer for a while. When I got a computer, I was like really engrossed in it, very interested in it. I like math. Like, what shapes our brain to like different things? I mean, other than God creating us the way we are with the skills we have, you know. I just think a lot about, like, what I'm doing with my children causes them to like certain things. Like, I never really grew up with sports, so is that going to hinder them from wanting to be a baseball star or play football or something like that? You know, like, is the way that I'm raising them going to skew them, going to cause them to go in a specific direction? You know, because I like music, does that mean that they're going to invariably like music? Or is it going to be still a preference of, you know, they try music, they try sports? I mean, we're gonna raise them to try different things in school, different sports and different clubs and, you know, stuff like that. You know, try different things. Like the song from Zootopia, "Try Everything," which is a very uplifting song. Though it also makes me think that, you know, you don't want to try everything. Like, we know in this state, it's a proven fact that drugs, heroin, different things like that, they're bad for you. They can kill you. So don't do them. So the whole try everything, I hope that people don't take it too far with literally trying everything. There are studies, there's information, statistics, historical data that prove certain things, that we don't need to try everything. But I take that as try the things that would work for you in a, you know, what do you want to do sense, I guess. What do you want to do with your life? Do you want to be a missionary? Do you want to be a musician? teacher? Do you want to, whatever you want to be, like. But then, like I said, raising kids makes me think, like, I'm responsible for part of their preferences. I mean, I would hope that they would come across situations where they can try different things like that. It's kind of a good thing that in gym they have a whole bunch of different, well, at least they did when I was growing up, but they have a whole bunch of different things for you to try. You can try track, and maybe you like to run. You can try different, you have to do the fitness stuff. Maybe you like to work out. You have to do different games. Maybe you like logical games. Maybe you like thought-provoking puzzles. Maybe you like, different things like that. And then in school, you have so many different subjects that you have to go through, because maybe you'll like math, maybe you like English, maybe you like history, maybe you like science, different parts of science. So I mean, it's neat, I guess, that there's so much of that. What's interesting is I've read a lot of stories where homeschooled kids, they figure, like, they realize what they might want to do, and then they just pursue that. Whereas, and then they end up excelling in that area because they focused on that earlier than in school, where you still have to do, even if you go to college, you still have to do core stuff. Even if it's like, when I went, I knew that I was a computer science major. I knew what I wanted to do, and yet I still had to take core classes to round out the learning experience. So I don't know, which one do you think is better? Which let me know in the comments. Oh gosh. Anyway, another part of that is I don't have any particular thing that I plan to talk about every day on this video. I talk about whatever's on my mind, and this time it's about what could be on my mind, like what if the universe changed, different timelines, I watch Arrow and Flash, and in Flash there's Flashpoint, and because of Flashpoint everything changed. Well, some things changed in small ways and big ways, because one little thing in the past can make a huge difference in the future. Throwing a pebble into a lake may not cause a huge ripple, but it does have an effect. If that pebble lands in a place, it causes a blockage, and then water can't move as well as it did before, and then stuff overflows, and there's flooding, and stuff gets destroyed, or maybe nothing happens. The stone just goes to the bottom, and ends up with a whole bunch of other useless stones that don't do anything. So I mean, who knows? But point is, like, with raising a kid, I'm more aware of everything that I'm doing, everything that I'm saying, everything that I'm trying to teach him, and everything that he's learning from shows and movies and other people, and it's just, I mean, it's crazy to think about. So the question that I have for you guys is, what do you guys want to hear? I only have a certain level of conversation preference, because I like certain things that I don't know what you guys like. What do you guys want to hear about? What do you guys want my opinion on? What would keep you interested in watching me while I drive to work? It's a question that I've been thinking about. I ask every now and then, I ask one of my little sisters, or rather, it's my wife's little sister, but still, it's mine, because we're married. Shout out to Melanie again. But every now and then I ask her, what do you want? What should I talk about today? And today she's like, birds. I'm like, I don't know anything about birds. So when I was younger, my mother had a bird book, and we used to go bird watching. She loved nature. She loved trees. She loved animals. I kind of got a little bit of how to track like paw prints and footprints and prints in the snow and stuff like that. And I knew a little bit about birds. I knew a little bit about trees. I don't remember any of that because I never used it, because it was never really a preference of mine. It never caught on to something that I enjoy, something that I really like. But it was neat while I was doing it. It was neat to know that, and to be able to look in a book and be like, oh, that's a pileated woodpecker, or that's this and that's this kind of tree, or to compare the differences between the shapes of the leaves, or the sizing of the prints in the snow. It was cool. It was neat, but it didn't stick with me. It didn't stay with me for it to be something that I wanted to do. Now there are people that become professional bird watchers. They go around and they take pictures of unique and specific birds. They try to follow and track patterns and movements. And there's people who study the flow of like the atmosphere, and people who, there's professionals in like everything. But I'm not that. I'm not a professional. I could talk, like, you want to talk JavaScript? I could talk JavaScript, but that seems like it wouldn't maybe go too far. Also, I don't know, I feel like I would still not have all of the knowledge or information to be able to talk about that to a great depth. I like it, I do it. If I don't know something, I'll look it up, and the internet's very helpful for that. Same with birds, I'll look up birds, but what do you guys want to hear? What's interesting to you guys? I know, most of you probably be like, gaming, sorry, not to lump you into a group, but a lot of the internet and a lot of YouTube is filled with gaming videos or how-to videos, and that seems to catch on, or just crazy, do random things and eat stupid food that could be harmful for your body when consumed in large quantities. I don't know. I can't talk about birds. I'm sorry, but I just can't. I like birds. I like to listen to their songs. I like to mimic them when I hear them. I like to see them because they're pretty. But beyond that, I don't know enough about birds to talk about birds. So, hope you guys forgive me for that. But let me know in the comments what you want to hear. Do you like just hearing about random parts of my life? Different memories that I have, different stories that I have. If I think of a song, I sing. If I think of a message, that's biblically related, then I tell you guys. I still have no specific format other than doing this while I drive to work. So I can only make this better if you guys give feedback. So please let me know in the comments. I will read them, and I will try my best to do something. Originally this was to chronicle my life, I said, or something like that. Is it still that? Is it something different? Is it something more? Is it... I don't know. But if you're still with me, then help me out. Help me make this something that could be more enjoyable. Do you like the accents? Do you like the, let me know. What do you want from me? Otherwise, I hope you have a great day. Middle of the week. Make the rest of the week count. Have a good one. Keep a smile on your face. Keep a positive attitude. And this is Relyks signing out for now. Catch you guys later.